Hi there. Welcome to day one of my 5-day challenge. In these next 5 days, I am going to help you start your second trimester of the 2020-2021 school year off strong. I'm going to help you make some maybe little shifts here and little shifts there so that you can feel comfortable and confident that you are providing the best for your kiddos at home. So I welcome you into this journey with enthusiasm, with compassion, and with some dedication. So actually, not just some, but lots of dedication to helping you have the tools to be successful. So with this, today is day one, and with day one, we are answering the question of how can I choose the right strategy for success at home that takes the least amount of prep and has the biggest amount of impact. I call these strategies low prep, high impact strategies. And so I want to share with you how I've designed this 5-day course to provide you daily low prep, high impact strategies. And so in this thread, you will see that there is a graphic that I posted of what I call the UP strategy. And this UP strategy that I've articulated in this infographic comes from the idea of tiered supports. So I want to give you a small explanation of what that means. Now, a tiered support looks a little something like this. First layer of support, say obviously at home learning, you have some universal things that all students and all kiddos need. They need probably a desk or a workspace. They need a comfortable place to sit, some basic things, right? Like the Tier 1, I call them, or universal tools for success. And so that is what I use as my universal or U for the UP strategy that are needed for all students or children or human beings in any situation. And the next layer is just that +1. And so I use that as my first P as a +1. So maybe that comfortable place for your kiddo to do their work, maybe it needs to be a soft chair. Maybe it needs to be in a place where the dog won't interrupt. Either way, there's little adjustments to make it more personalized for your kiddo. So I call that a +1. In our teaching world, we call that Tier 2 strategies. So everyone gets the universal, and maybe they need a +1, maybe another layer of support. Now, say that there's some things that could benefit your kiddo in a different way. So there could be a +more. So maybe there needs to be, make sure that there's no music on during the time of work. Maybe there's just a little bit more support that's needed for that success. I call that a +more. In education, we call that a Tier 3. So universal supports is for all. Maybe there's a +1 in the design, maybe a little bit more support, and maybe there's some +more supports that are needed for that success. And so during the next 5 days, I will be presenting you different strategies that are low prep, high impact, that have those kind of ideas in mind. So you can choose to use just the universal strategies and tools that, whoa, didn't think that was going to be helpful. Or maybe you could do the universal and maybe a +1, or maybe you want to try out doing all the way to +more, because I think all kids can benefit from all 3 layers of support in these suggestions. And so I invite you to try to use these tools on a daily basis, and by Friday, you could totally, absolutely have a strong step forward in your Tier 2 instruction and learning environments at home. I say instruction because as mom, as dad, as grandma, as grandpa, as aunt, as uncle, you are teaching your kids right now. So you're an instructor too. You're coach and you're an instructor. So again, I welcome you on this journey with me. And what's most important, and I can't forget this in this thread as well, and I said this morning, set an intention. I put the objectives in our thread before this. Look at those objectives. Which one stands out to you? Which one's the one that makes you go, I absolutely need to be able to say this to myself? And set that as your intention this week. I'll check in with you on Friday and see how you are in meeting those intentions. So again, thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm totally, absolutely excited, and I totally have faith in the outcome of our time together. So thank you again. Have a lovely evening.